Farming is a risky business.
350, 380.
And when it's time to make money, the stakes are high. Thainston Mart, one of Europe's biggest livestock markets. Sheep, cattle and machinery auctioned to the highest bidder day in, day out. Farmers spend months getting ready for their big sales day. With livelihoods on the line, their animals have to look just right.
This is the thing that puts the food on the table, and of course I'm nervous.
Young lady sheepler.
Fortunes can be made and dreams can be dashed. All in the blink of an eye.
It's just another day at work.
Welcome to the Mart. Deep in the heart of Aberdeenshire, the Mart at Thainston is the largest livestock cooperative in Britain. Over 85,000 cattle and 300,000 sheep are sold here every year, along with £15 million worth of machinery and calves. It's high summer, and head sheep auctioneer Colin Slessor is off and running in the ring.
At 168, well, they're here for sale. At 168, you bring. 168, you'll lose them.
The auctioneers are the stars of the show.
168.
Colin's been here for 22 years, working his way up from junior trainee.
168, 168, 168, thank you. I love it, I certainly do. You're there, you're trying to keep the attention of the people, you're trying to keep them focused on the stock and get them to bid as much as you can. You want to think of flying high, you know, get as much as you can for the farmer. It's his livelihood, you want the thing to be good. So, you know, you're certainly a bit of adrenaline involved there. I wouldn't want to do anything else. Auctioneering's something I've enjoyed for the last 22 years, and hopefully I can do it for about another 22 or maybe not quite, maybe 20, that'll do me, yeah.
Rory Livesey is hoping to follow in Colin's footsteps and become an auctioneer himself. But today his job is getting reluctant sheep into the ring.
You've got to keep the sale moving quickly, The quicker the sale moves, the better the trade is.
Rory's more of a cattle man.
Cattle don't try and jump. Cattle are much less awkward than sheep. Sheep always try and work against you.
The Mart's back-of-house team need to be on their toes too. They have just seconds to paint the successful bidder's mark onto the sheep before the next lot comes through.
Sometimes I jump over the gate and everything.
Christine McNicholas helps move the sheep to the holding pens, where their new owners will pick them up.
Everybody has a role to play, and if that role goes right, it just goes like clockwork. It's thirsty work.
The man on the tannoy announces the buyer, so the right mark can be painted on.
Some people who use the tannoy system shout into it, and sometimes it really just does your head in. But that's not very loud because the person's not actually shouting into it, it's just speaking. But it's facing that way. Sometimes it's facing this way and it goes right in your ear. It's the end of the sale. See, this is a buyer. He's going now.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
And this is the auctioneer.
Thank you. Thanks, everybody. Thank you. You did well. Short and sweet. A bit like the auctioneer. Short and sweet.
10,000 Scottish customers rely on the Mart every year. Their livelihoods depend on them getting good prices at auction. And 50 miles away, near Elgin, one farming family is preparing for a sale.
You sit on there.
Andrew Anderson used to be a dairy farmer, but plummeting milk prices forced him to switch to beef.
And give him some hay.
Today, he's showing off his best calves to his wife Judy and daughters Lucy and Chloe.
Well, they know you at the show. That cow, that one's come to see you now, look.
This weekend, it's the Turriff Show, one of the most prestigious shows in Scotland.
Not in your mouth.
If these calves get prizes there, they should get higher bids at the Mart's big annual cattle auction, the Thainston Spectacular.
When you win Turf Show, make sure it's in the catalogue that was the one that won Turf Show. So when people think, oh my goodness, that must have been a real good animal, we'll try and buy it. It could double the value of it, maybe even more.
And it's not just these calves that would become more attractive to buyers. Winning prizes can up the value of the whole herd. So Andrew devotes hours to getting them just right.
Afternoon, Andrew. Nice to see you today.
Fine, it's good.
Not too bad a day anyway.
Not so bad.
No sun.
John Angus is the Mart's head cattle auctioneer. It'll be his job to get good prices for the Andersons' calves at the Spectacular.
The usual question, Andrew, which is your favourite?
I keep changing my mind, 'cause I like them all.
I've taken a liking to this, When I was any earlier was that one, but it seems to go to this. It's half a good or a plate, it's half a half a good.
That's right.
So how many of these are you hopeful for a Spectacular then, Andrew?
They'll all land at the Spectacular.
They'll all beat the Spectacular. That's very good. The numbers attract the buyers from the south. To get the Englishmen up, we have to get a number of calves there, and the quality you have here, the auction is the best way to sell them because get the competition going and you don't know where the price might land.
Andrew's one of the top breeders in Scotland. His beasts are often bought for thousands of pounds by enthusiasts keen to enter them into competitions all over the country.
There'll be guys probably buys Andrew's calves every year because they know how well they do for them. They're going to win future shows once they buy them from Andrew. But they will not be disappointed this year. Andrew's probably as strong as he's been for a year or two.
No, you stay there.
Back in the byre, another potential prize winner has just been born.
Cow's licking the calf all clean.
So it's a purebred short-horn bull, hopefully for selling one day. You never know, down 2 years' time, it's a bull could be at the spring show Aberdeen. He's definitely a good strong calf, he's a good length, and if that's what you want in this breed, obviously an ideal calf.
Good morning, welcome to Thainston this Friday morning. The store sale about to start at ring number 1.
Back at Thainston, the yard men are putting cattle into separate pens to be auctioned in groups this morning.
That could be his best heifer.
Some of these calves are to be sold by rookie auctioneer Rory. While preparations for the sale continue, he goes for advice from his mentor John, who's been selling livestock for 25 years.
Once you've 2 people bidding, you might see another guy bidding out of your corner of your eye, but you should never leave the 2 minutes bidding for a start.
Aye, okay.
The buyers don't like if they're bidding and you leave him if he's not finished. You should always wait until the bidder is extinguished before you move on to another bidder. And once you come to when you think the price is there, when you think you're there, don't hang about too long before you put the hammer down.
It's sometimes nerve-wracking selling cattle that you know are worth a lot of money, and you know the pressure's on to make sure that you get them to.
Another bit of advice would be you should enjoy it.
Yeah.
That's one thing. If you're not enjoying the box, well, you have to try and relax and enjoy it.
John will hand over to Rory halfway through the sale, which starts in just 15 minutes.
It's nerve-wracking, and it's an adrenaline rush as well. You're getting up to a big audience. It's a real buzz.
But that buzz might not last long.
If I believe he's not maybe up to it this day, he'll just be out. He won't get left in because we're dealing with farmers' livelihood. I'll have no problem pulling him out the sale ring and going back in myself.
An hour into the sale, it's Rory's big moment.
Right, and I'm going to hand you across to Rory for a while. Thank you, I've enjoyed your company today.
It wasn't easy, I'll tell you. The Highlander coming in after these ones.
Oh, it's okay. Don't worry.
It wasn't easy.
Rory is from the Borders. Unlike local man John, he hasn't grown up with these farmers. That can make it harder to spot potential bidders. And to add to the pressure, the seller is standing right next to him.
How you do, sir? All homebred. I move on to Finnersley Farms. 382 kilos there.
Bids can be subtle and hard to spot.
30, 40, 840 bid, 840 bid, 850, 60, 70, 80, 90, 890 bid, 890 bid, 900, 900 bid, 910, 920, 930, 40, 950, 950 bid, 950 bid, 950, 950, 950, 950, 60, 960, 960, 960, 960, master number 2.
So far, so good. But one of the key skills of an auctioneer is getting the right starting price. Not too low and not too high.
670 bid, 670 bid, that's 670, 670, 670 bid, that's 670 bid, that's 670. 550 bid, 550, 550 bid, 550, 550, 550 bid, 550, 550 bid, 560, 560 bid, 560, 560. You sell it at 560, 560. Ross Brothers 1. Thank you, sir.
Rory recovered quickly from having to drop the starting price, and the rest of his session goes well.
845, 845, 845. Call Cat Craig. Okay, thank you very much for your attention. We'll see you all next week.
I have to go backwards here.
You don't get back to the store, Carol. You shouldn't be there. You should just
Keep playing stuff too high.
Oh, that's it. Yeah. That's how you learn. Good, thank you. Very pleased with Roy today. He did very well. He seemed to relax once he was in the box, and the good thing was he kept the trade the same as it was before. That's the main thing. He didn't let the trade slip.
John is a good mentor because he guides you, but at the same time he expects you to get on, and if he thinks you don't have the knowledge or the skills, then you don't get a chance. So it's a privilege for him to let you sell cattle.
25 miles away in Turriff, Scotland's biggest two-day agricultural show is underway. 28,000 spectators admiring some of the best beasts in the country. It's the perfect shop window for Andrew's 5 best calves.
Come on, come on.
But they're well outside their comfort zone.
When you come. Come on. They've never been away from home, so it's all strange to them. But I'm hoping they're going to get used to the limelight. He's going to wee comb up and we'll let them settle down for a few minutes before judging. Then at the time we'll start blowing the soap when I'm getting their hair all prepared.
Andrew has high hopes his carrot-coloured calf, Izzy Lizzie, could win a prize today.
First impressions when the judge. If the judge just takes to liking your one, you're in with more and more of a chance. So that's what we're hoping for. As soon as he catches his eye in this animal when it goes to the ring, I really hope he's just going to fall in love with it.
But Izzy Lizzie has a problem.
He's got a slightly swollen leg. We came back from the previous show a little bit that way. So I'm going to try and keep this nice and smooth down. So hopefully the judge is not going to see that it's a little bit swollen. And I'm going to fluff this one up slightly. And hopefully the judge is going to think they're similar.
The time for primping and preening is over. Now, it's all down to the judge. 4 calves in her class, and Izzy Lizzie, with her bad leg, is last in line.
Well done.
Excellent. Delighted.
She wins best in class. And Andrew's other calves also do well, with rosettes for best spring calf and champion male.
Perfect.
Definitely.
And the icing on the cake, Izzy Lizzie is crowned crossbreed cattle champion.
Yep.
Hiya! Oh God! Got the first prize!
Yay!
Got the first prize, that's with your one.
That's good, isn't it?
Well done, Andrew.
Thanks very much.
You've been a very successful day. I'm sure you're pleased, are you?
Unbelievable.
Yep, yep.
Now it's over to John to get a good price for Izzy Lizzie at the Spectacular.
I'm hopefully going to get over £1,500 for her now anyway.
I hope you're going to start at 1,500.
This is the challenge from now on, yeah.
It's all down to you now, John, to get us rolled.
Yes, the pressure is on. I can feel it already. The pressure is on.
Late summer, and with the harvest well underway, farmers start to think about next year, buying breeding stock to produce lambs and calves in the spring. And at Thainston, another sheep sale is in full swing, with Colin back in the box.
180 bid, 182, 182, 182, get it sold.
Colin relishes every day at the Mart.
Mr. Sutherland, Sebastian.
7 years ago, he was diagnosed with cancer of the sternum, and the outlook was bleak.
Well, I was very fortunate. I received a chemo program and a subsequent operation, which, you know, touch wood and all the rest of it, removed the, it neutralised the cancer, and the operation removed the last part, the calcified tumour.
It was a worrying time for colleagues like Alan Hutchin, who'd been friends with Colin for many years.
I never actually ever thought he would ever be put into stand in an auction box again, because he was just so weak. Sometimes you went in to see him, and I can remember him about the first day he auctioned after the cancer scare, and he could see the determination. It takes a lot of stamina. It takes a fair bit of stamina standing there. There was a lot of support, a lot of farmer support, a lot of staff support, and they wanted him to succeed.
That's in the past. It was harder for my wife, my family, and my colleagues and my friends, you know. I lost all my hair and just over 3 stone, but I was a fat wee rascal to begin with, so it was okay.
A good auctioneer needs to know his clients and their livestock well, so Colin's often on the road.
It's a very enjoyable part of the job, because you're out there, you know, with good folk, giving them a wee bit of praise for their stock. If you can then follow through and give them a good price, it gives you a bit of personal satisfaction that they're happy with what you've done.
Today's customer is younger than most.
That's the 2 there.
That's 2 here?
Yeah.
That lamb's in good fettle. Bit of condition about it?
Yeah.
Aye, nice lamb.
13-year-old Joe Mackenzie has been breeding warbles for 5 years and is going to sell 2 of them at the Mart next week.
Yeah, have you got any tips for the best price?
Oh, well, just, I suppose, presentation, and, you know, if the sheep are in good fettle,
yeah,
a bit of condition about it and looking well, you know, like anything else, if it looks the part, then they're going to sell a bit better.
Yeah, what do you think I'll get?
Well, the biggest one, well, he could make almost £50.
Yeah.
Maybe the wee one, that'll make a wee bit less. We'll certainly do the best we can. Yep.
Joe is an expert sheepdog trialist. He and Tweedy often represent Scotland in international competitions.
Lie down.
So what's your commands? Away to me?
Yeah.
Right. Come by left?
Yeah. And then lie down.
Lie down.
Walk on.
Walk on. What, steady, no? Steady, no, you not say steady.
Yeah, sometimes they're like, take your time.
Colin was a shepherd for 7 years after leaving school. He wants to see if he still has what it takes.
Away. Walk on.
Or get up, maybe.
Get up, Tweed. Get up. Get up.
If Tweedy won't do the work, then Colin will have to.
Connie. Good lass, here, good lass. Yeah, come on. Good lass. Keeps wanting to go to you, look. Oh, I never had the magic touch, but I certainly haven't got it now.
Colin might also have his work cut out getting decent bids for Joe's sheep.
The price of lamb this month isn't right good, so I'd be happy if I got £20 to £30 for them.
Back at Thainston, Andrew Anderson is hoping for rather more than £30 for Izzy Lizzie at the spectacular sale tomorrow.
So it's looking okay, she's travelled fine. It's just me really interested now what kind of weight she is, because I think she could be heavier than all my other ones. This is the one that's going to peak up the most weight of them all. So it'll be very interesting in 2 minutes. Never actually weighed this one at home before, so this is the first time we've actually weighed this animal, so we'll know in a few minutes.
The ideal weight for a 1-year-old is somewhere over 450 kilograms, Izzy Lizzy comes up trumps again.
I'm really pleased with the weight. I'm really pleased. It's always, you always do wonder if she's going to be a lightweight. Some people maybe not want to buy her for her age, but she's absolutely perfect weight for her age, so that's good.
Andrew's brought the calves' mothers along to help keep them calm. And he's feeling anxious too.
You've got nerves and butterflies there, just like going to a show. Hopefully the buyers will be there to buy the animal, it'll help me pull through. £2,000 is really what you would expect to get when you've got these ones that's all had a real good prize at the shows.
Andrew is getting ready for his big day, but Joe's has already arrived. Christine welcomes him and his parents, Michelle and Scott, to the Mart.
Oh, these wobble, yeah.
Yeah, they.
Today, over 1,000 gimmers, young female sheep, will be sold for breeding.
It gives flock masters a chance to buy some sheep for early lambing in January or February. So hopefully the thing will go well. We had a good strong trade for them last year, so you never can tell. It might just be a wee bit less than they were last year. But we're hopeful. There's people coming, and hopefully there'll be enough people here to buy them.
Some farmers are selling hundreds of sheep today, worth thousands of pounds. Joe has just 2, and he's hoping for £20 each. Colin's on hand to give him some last-minute advice.
Remember, if the price doesn't look too good, sort of make a sad, sour-looking face, stand there and go, "Bruh." Okay? Never smile, never pretend you're happy with the price, always look sad. Right, I'll do the best I can for you, okay? I'll try and get as much as we can. Okay, good luck, come on, we'll head up the ring. Where are you going? Are you going in the ring or are you going up beside the auctioneer?
No, I'll stay here.
Biden here, okay. Young man's lamb, look. Go, Mackenzie.
The bidding starts at £30 and rapidly goes up.
What's that going to work to you now? 38, 9, 40, 40, bit of it 2, 42, I'm bit 4, 44, I'm bit 46.
Another youngster enters the fray
Yes, 50, Stuart Ross.
and bids £45, but he has competition.
44, I'm bit 46, 46, I'm bit 8, 48, I'm bit 50.
With bidding sat at £50,
At 50, bit 50, bit 50 pound, I'll take your single man.
the lad seals the deal.
51, 51, I'm bit 51, away it goes, I'm bit 51, finished and done then at £51. That goes to young Stuart Ross this time, yes.
Next up, Joe's second lamb.
Another good lamb, fleshy lamb. Good lamb, 51 for the last team, okay?
8, 58, I'm bit 30,
Another weather lamb again.
I'm bit 3, 33, I'm bit 4, 34, I'm bit 34, 5, 55 and away, 35, Ivan Keith up.
£86 for the pair, more than double what Joe was hoping for.
Right, thanks, Paul. Okay. Cheers, Joe.
Good price, so I'm happy. I'm hoping with this money that I can get more land and more sheep, but see what happens. And then if I found a Zorbull or something like that, or a Blackie, or that I like, I'll just save it up and put it towards that.
Well done, Joe. High five. Well done, Joe. Proud of you. You did really well. So your first one was 51.
Yeah, that was a good price.
Yeah.
Impressive to see, you know, a 13-year-old man with such ability and ambition. You know, I'd like to think I was a wee bit similar to him at that age. He's only sold 2 sheep today, but you'll see him again. He's going to go forward, he's going to do well. That's for sure. He'll be selling, you know, hundreds, possibly thousands in the future. Wait and see.
For Judy and Andrew, this is the make or break moment. They're hoping for at least £12,000 for their 6 prize calves today.
And I know that Andrew was just getting pretty close to sale time now.
There's a lot of buyers.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good buyers that came and they're all been in there looking at everybody's cattle, which is good.
Okay.
Been round looking around and they're impressed with the obviously they've come to see, which is encouraging.
Good.
It's all down to, well, who's going to bid and who's going to buy. It's difficult to know who's actually going to home with them.
Is there anybody you can point me that's been looking at your own particular calves?
There's one or two. It's going to be there. It's difficult to say. I'm thinking they're really on them.
Yeah. They're keeping their cards close.
I think that's a problem.
The Thainston Spectacular is the biggest show cattle sale in Scotland.
1,400 pound down.
Only the best appear here. That's true of the cattle and of the auctioneers.
Mr. Henderson.
That's the ultimate thing, getting to sell at this spectacular. I would love to get the opportunity to do that at some time when I'm here at Thainston. It could be a year's time, it could be 10 years' time, I don't know. It's a lot of pressure, but at the same time it must be a great buzz. It's kind of the boss's job, really, is selling the calves at the Spectacular. I'm quite happy just to muck in and be part of the team.
For now, Rory's behind the scenes. John is in the box, and Izzy Lizzie is in the ring.
Number 43 in your cattle, a very fancy heaver, Izzy Lizzie again there.
The Anderson family are on tenterhooks. They're looking for something over £2,000.
Izzy Lizzie, sub heaver then, Charlie Prize loaded in, 4-3, 2,000, 15 bid, £1,500 bid, 16, 18, 1,800, Charlie Prize winner at 1,800 bid, 1,800, 1,800 bid, 2,000, 2,000, 2,2, 2003, 2003 bid, at 2003 bid, 2003 bid, 2003 Rob Nelson, at 2003, 23, 23. Goes for Judge.
£300 more than they hoped for. And their other calves each go for over £2,000 as well.
At £2,600 away then for Sinclair.
Izzy Lizzie's new owner, Welsh farmer Gwyn Edwards, is going to enter her into agricultural shows all over Britain.
She just had everything that I was looking for in a show beast. Fortunately for me, I was lucky enough to be able to afford her. If you want the honest truth, I never thought the Scots would allow us to come here and buy some of the best cattle to take down to Wales. So, happy, had a good day.
And it's been a good day for the Andersons as well.
Very good, thank you very much.
Andrew's 6 calves made over £16,000.
With a lot of buyers here today, there wasn't enough for all the buyers, and they were really gunning for my ones because I had them looking well. I've been to all the shows and they're nearly fighting over them, so all in all it's been a very good sale.
Give me a big cuddle.
Oh,
well done, Daddy.
The total amount bid for all the calves sold at the Spectacular today exceeded £80,000, with just 3.75% commission going to the Mart. That's a lot of happy farmers. And an auctioneer with a sore throat.
That's it for today. That's the Spectacular for another year. So it starts the planning for next year now. It'll start planning once again. It will come around very fast. Years go past very quick nowadays. Could be a party to go till tonight, so we might have to lubricate the throat tonight maybe. That's a plan.
John's throat needs to get better fast. Soon, he'll be back in action. Next time on the Mart. John needs to get top dollar for the Sivright family's calves when they go under the hammer.
You only sell them once, so you're best to make the best job you can.
I look forward to receiving a good price.
Hopefully we put you home with a smile on your face.
The pressure's on Colin when his 10-year-old daughter Rachel asks him to sell her favourite lambs.
When's our sheep going to come?
I'll be coming in a minute, you be quiet. Okay.
And rookie auctioneer Rory struggles to get a local farmer the bids he wants.
900, 900, 900.
Whoa, don't I give it things away.
If Rory doesn't pull it round, he's going to have one unhappy customer.
Catch up with the first episode of the new series of Shetland in the Scotland category on the BBC iPlayer now. Next tonight, Stacey's confusion grows in EastEnders.